Hi everyone, Christy here at the Panelina site to tell you what to expect this Sunday, October 1st in the Toddler room. First thing to expect is our lesson outline is a little bit different, so you'll want to make sure to take a look at it. Excuse my notes. Your Bible story focus, memory verse, key questions, bottom line are all going to be off to the side here. Nice thing is that they're on each page of the lesson plan, so you'll be able to reference that very quickly without having to flip back the page. Social time, worship, story groups, and home. We are only focusing on social time, story time, and group time. So this week there are 3 activities before the story time. There's no write-up in the lesson stating that it's time to do your Bible story. So after the first 3 lessons, you'll do your DVD. Then after that is group time, and there are 2 activities for group time, starting with the number 2. Each of the social and group time gives you approximate times to do all of the activities in its entirety. So group time showed about 25 minutes. Obviously, there are not the full set that was given to us to do, so we chose which ones we wanted to, and it may take less time, and you can accommodate for that. So this month, we are focusing on the story of David and how God can help us anywhere. So this week, we begin with David as a boy in a field with his sheep, and he was alone in the field, and he needed to protect his sheep. But actually, he wasn't really alone. God was with him, and God helped protect him and his sheep against the scary lion. Our focus on the story this week is God can help me anywhere. This is to let the preschoolers know, and us, that we're not alone, that wherever we are, God is there with them, and He's there with us. And He will help us get through scary times. So our first activity is lion and sheep, and here the kids get to pretend to be lions and sheep by getting on the ground and pretending to be one or the other or both. You can do whatever takes interest in them, and when you're done, let them know that in their story this week that they're going to hear about lions and sheep. And as you transition into the next activity, you can roar them on over to anywhere. And this activity involves driving cars around, either on a car mat or something that's set up for you to have the kids drive their cars anywhere. And this is to let them know no matter where they are or what they're doing, that God is always with us. It can be in a car, it can be in a bus, it can be at home. No matter where we are or what we're doing, God is always with us. When you're finished with that, have them pretend that they're hanging onto a steering wheel and they're going to drive on over to their next activity, which is called Find the Lion. Here you're going to have cotton balls in your container and, of course, your lion. And you're going to hide the lion in the container of cotton balls and encourage each child to try to find the lion. And that next, they are going to hear a true story from the Bible. Have them roar on over to watch their video. So here is where you have them do the video. You can do your snack. When you're finished with that, the group time is memory verse with motions. And the memory verse this month is, we have the Lord our God to help us, 2 Chronicles 32:8. And the motions for that are, we have the Lord our God, so you have one hand in the air, one on your hip, to help us, both hands on your hip, 2 Chronicles 32:8. Repeat that as often as they are wanting to do that. that our memory verse tells us that God will always be there to help us anytime, anywhere. After that, your next activity is going to be picture retell. And you'll have these two outlines or cutouts to help you retell the story of David and how God helps him save his sheep. And just like David, God can help us in anything that we do, and that he's always there for us. Then our last activity is called Mini Zigzag Zone. This is kind of like an obstacle course for the kids to do, which I have noticed is in the activities throughout the month. So it's called Mini Zigzag Zone, and here you're going to have some lines for them to follow, and what they're going to do is you're going to have them start at the beginning of the zigzag lines and have them walk along them to the end, and then they're going to jump over your pool noodles and then jump onto your little pillows. It may be a little difficult for some of them to do, and we may have to coach them along to do that, but in the end, let them know that God is always there to help them in whatever they do, no matter how hard it is. He will always be with us. With that being said, I'd like to thank you for investing with our kids. Look forward to seeing you at Journey Kids Kickstart. And a reminder that we have an all-volunteer October 15th, and I'd love to see you all there. Have a great week.